made a video on that one there.
Okay.
Continuing our news though.
Okay.
Joe Budden.
What's up?
Did you see the Joe Budden pressing?
Of course. Pizza.
Yeah, flipping NJ, but not Cesar, right? His brother.
Yeah.
Decided to go out and say, you know what, don't worry, bro, I got this for you. So I was listening to Joe Budden podcast earlier, and he was actually breaking this down. So there's a little bit more information I'll give you after this.
That's Joe Budden? You see the word? What up, man? Peeks up. What's up?
Hold on. Did y'all see the man put the cigarette in his pocket?
Did he? I think he
Y'all didn't catch that.
It's lit? Nah.
He put the lit cigarette in his pocket.
That.
He actually was talking about it earlier, and he was like, when I was listening to the show, because it's Saturday right now, right?
Yeah.
He was like, yo, I don't even know how I did that myself.
You see the word?
He didn't throw the cigarette on the ground. Look at this.
Peeks up. What's up?
The cigarette disappeared, bro.
Oh shit!
Was he scared?
No.
Peeks up.
Fam, he said, yo, you're gonna make me hurt you.
I know, but you put the cigarette in your pocket. I would have flicked that at him.
You know what it was? Because, and this is for like the real Joe Budden heads, pause.
Yeah.
He says on his podcast, or he said months ago, maybe even a year ago, that he stopped smoking. He got the new teeth.
Yeah, he stopped smoking.
And he said he stopped smoking ciggies. And he was all like, yo, I finally did it. I'm not smoking cigs no more. Because everybody associates Joe Budden with a pack of Newports. You know what I'm saying? Now the man's caught on video and he's like, he's like, oops.
You know what I mean?
But I think he was thinking that first. And then he was like, oh, damn. And it's Cesar's brother? Oh. So that's where the cigarette part. Right? I don't think he was scared of that nigga.
You see the word?
So he broke it down. He said that they were in the restaurant with him earlier. And salute to the girl that was with him. I don't remember her name.
She's from the show?
She's just one of his homies that pops up every once in a while on the show here and there. His girl jumped online, said, listen, we know her. If it was a thing, I would have already been left here and went over to New Jersey and dealt with that. Like, it's so anybody who was trying to say, oh, who's that girl? That's not Joe Budden's girlfriend. Like, they cleaned that up immediately.
Right away.
Right? He said that they were in the restaurant with him and man sent them a drink. Okay?
Yeah.
When the waitress came over and brought the drink, they said it was from Flippin' NJ. So he was saying to himself, oh, Cesar's here. So he's there looking around the restaurant and he don't see Cesar. So he's confused. But then he sees, I guess he was talking to the bartender at one point because he went to the washroom and came back. The bartender told him that there was a man that was described who the guy looked like who sent him the drinks.
Yeah.
So now he gets his eyes and he gets to see who this guy is in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And this nigga's going back and forth to the washroom, the same Cesar's brother. Right? The whole night he's saying. So now he's saying at the end of the night, they just clear everybody out the restaurant. And that's when this happened.
Oh.
So they were already in there. They didn't run up on him outside the restaurant like, yo, Joe Budden.
Yeah, like they were following him. They were already in there.
They were in there and they sent him a drink.
Yeah, but they should have, but he knew it was them.
He knew it was them, fam.
He knew it was them.
They didn't want no smoke though, fam. No. Because one, you have the camera. Actually, not that you have the camera out, but you didn't do nothing.
I know.
You were just like, hey, pizza, Joe Budden.
But that what do you think? It just caught him off guard then?
I think Joe Budden, if it was really going to go down, he probably would have fought these niggas, bro.
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was scared. I think he was annoyed.
Yeah, I'm really going to hurt you niggas.
Like, if you're getting pressed, the guy who's getting pressed doesn't say, don't make me hurt you. He gets pressed.
True.
Right? We watch videos that are too graphic for here, where mans get pressed.
Yeah, but they always got Joe Budden on some bullshit from before, right? When he'd be running down the car with those fans. He's done some wild shit, right? So I guess, you know what I mean? All this money you got, you can't be just out here smacking the shit out of people anymore.
Yeah, but we've also seen Joe Budden pressed.
Yeah.
Back in the days when him and Ransom, the beef that he had with Raekwon and them people, that's when he was under duress. Like, yo, these guys are on me. Yeah, right? I'm going to have to be active.
All the time.
This nigga didn't seem like he was phased when he seen this guy.
for you to put the cigarette though in your pocket.
That's crazy.
Being dog, that guy, you know, you gotta admit that one.
I don't have enough time to put this out.
Yeah, how do you?
I gotta get out of here.
Right?
That is kind of shook move.
Right, right. And how do we know he's not? Joe's a real nigga, right? You know, could have had the phone out and something like this. I don't know.
Well, he was saying in the podcast that he did that when mans have the phone out, that means they're not going to do nothing. I was there with my girl driving down, and I disagreed. I almost paused the podcast to be like, that's not fact. Because I've seen posts where niggas are
beating up people,
like incriminating themselves, and they're filming it, fam.
Yeah.
Their phone is out, and I'm like, yikes! This is uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah,
like a nigga sitting out on the ground, getting punked.
Yeah, getting the shit kicked out of them.
Yeah, fam. I've seen where sometimes they have to put the big smiley face over when it happens. Yeah, because it's just too graphic. Like,
I think if it's a one-on-one situation with the camera, who you find holding the camera?
That's true.
Right?
No, he had another one guy with him.
Yeah, if an ex guy is there holding the camera, then okay, roll up the the sleeves.
Roll up the sleeves. But then the guy with the camera could hop in.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have to if you get the better of him. If you get the better of the guy who's running at you.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
You gotta beat up both of them after.
Yeah.
Take the phone after and be like, I won, and send it.
That's what Game did. Remember when Game beat up was it 40 Glock or something
Stitches?
Like that? Or no, that was Whack who punched. He gave Stitches a one hitter quitter.
I'm like,
right?
What?
But he beat up. I think the guy's name was 40 Glock.
Yeah.
And he beat him into a bush, bro.
Yeah.
And he was filming it. So it's like
that's impressive.
Yeah. So sometimes that can turn left, but with this situation here, the guy didn't really want nothing with Joe Budden.
Nah, he was just clowning him.
And they played themselves because apparently Cesar has been hollering at them. He hollered at Ish from the show, and he actually hollered at Queen's Flip as well. And they've been trying to line up an interview. Prior to this. But now this happened, and now they're like, nah, bro.
For sure you ain't coming up here, dog.
So
but he gonna find out where they at.
Well, the thing is, like,
press them from there.
I'd be mad at my bro. Like, bro, I was trying to get on the show, and then you run up on Joe Budden doing this stupid shit, and now they don't want me on the show. I'm trying to explain myself.
No. Joe's gonna now call you the biggest scammer of all scammers.
Yeah.
Of scamming times.
Worst move ever.
Worst.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? That shows, yo, man, guilt.
So you say Cesar's guilty.
Oh man, he guilty.
Well, listen, man. Salute to Joe Budden.
Salute to Joe.
Yeah, I think he handled himself well.
Very well.
Minus the cigarette in the pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna get at you for that one.
He's gotta pick up some magic to be a magician.
Fam, the man's pockets must smell, or his clothes must smell crazy.
He's like, how did that go out? How did that go out? You know what I mean? In your head, like, how did that go out?
No, the man he probably put the cigarette out with his finger.
Oh my Lord.
And then put it in his pocket. But
like he just flicked it kind of like.
Yeah, took the cherry off, right?
Yeah. But it's
when you put a burnt something in your pocket, it smells worse.
Yeah, it smells like a ashtray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This nigga went back in the restaurant smelling like an ashtray.
It's like an ashtray.
We love hip hop.